welcome to Couch Sessions. My name is MUGAMBI KITHINJI. Couch Sessions are a platform where we talk, we get to nurture ourselves, and most importantly, we get to better our lives. I'm sure after each and every episode, your life will be better. So sit back, relax, and I hope you'll enjoy this episode. Yes, my name is MUGAMBI KITHINJI. Welcome to episode number 1. Let's grow together. I'm so excited to start this podcasting journey. This is something that I've been thinking of for a very long time. I've been conceptualizing because I love radio, I love podcast, I love writing articles, I love sharing. Because I believe sharing is caring, but also I believe talking and sharing can also help somebody improve their life. I believe we as in the media and the creative space, this is our obligation to always better people's lives of people who listen to us, people who like us, people who adhere to what we say, because we're like the gatekeepers of the society. So I believe it's better to always improve people's lives. For episode number 1, I'm talking about alcohol and PAUSES, the stagger-free month. You might wonder why would I start my podcast on that. I've not been feeling well and Mr. Doctor said, "Hello Mugambi, for this 1 month, go alcohol free so that you can improve your health because the medicines you're taking cannot go well with alcohol." I have to follow whatever Mr. Doctor has said because I want to better my life. I want to feel great. I want to recover and become jovial as I used to be. I also want to improve my health. So I have to follow what Mr. Doctor says. And you know, when Doctor says do this, you have to do that. But then again, I could have chosen and decided to be complaining, to say, "Why did you, doctor, tell me to do this? Why have you told me to take a break?" I could also have decided not to listen to doctor and just do what I want. But then I've decided, no, I won't complain. I'll adhere, but at the same time, I'll use this month as a reflective month, to reflect on the choices that I've been making, the way I've been living my life, what I've been doing, such kind of things. And actually it has come at the right time because this is the almost 2 months till the end of the year, and usually at the end of the year, that's when most companies, let's say like the government, just nearing the end of the financial year, they usually look back at the gains, the losses, here's where the money went, here's what never worked, so that they can improve on the new financial year. For me, this 1 month will be a reflective month where I'll just think about my life, think about the choices, think about every little bit of thing that I do in my life. That's what I want to do for this reflective month, just think about those choices, think about those things. And I'm also encouraging you who's listening to me to do so. Sometimes I've also realized in life, we are so concerned about success. We're so concerned about doing. We're always concerned about being busy, always having a job, having your business running, having your life moving. And those people who take holidays, take trips, we just think, those people are wasting their lives. Those people are wasting their time, But I think it's very important. Sometimes it's important to take just even a solo vacation, just go somewhere for like alone, like even for 3 or 4 days. You switch off your phone, you just sit down, put work away, you and where you want to go. I was reading Will Smith's book and he was saying that he took a trip near the Arctic mountain. There he has a house almost those sides. He went there for almost like 12 days with only his iPad, no network, and books to read. The first day wasn't easy, the second day wasn't easy, but he was purposed and determined in his head because, he saw the way his life was going, he saw the way his marriage, everything. And for him, after those 12 days, his life was different. At first, it was hard to reflect, but after a while, his life has become better than it was before. So you see, it's something that many people are doing. Yes, I'm encouraging you who's listening to take that break. Have that time to reflect. Ask yourself those deep questions like, what am I doing? Why am I like this? Why are things not working out? Am I satisfied with the job that I do? Am I happy at home? How are my relationships with people? Because if you never self-evaluate, you'll just be doing things. And I've also realized you can see like maybe a certain pattern of things can be happening in your life. Maybe this thing keeps on recurring, this thing keeps on happening, but every time that thing happens, we usually find it's easier to blame the outside factors, but instead of looking at the internal thing. Even at conflict, when two parties are arguing, I've come to realize, look at everybody's perception of that argument. Because as human beings, it's our nature not to be on the wrong. It's always our nature to always be right. You can be arguing between a husband and a wife, a boyfriend and a girlfriend. You can be like, she did this, she said this, he said this, he did this for me, he did this, he did that, he did this, he did that. But when you're self-reflecting, self-evaluating, that's when you really look and say, so maybe I have an anger problem. So maybe I love to drink a lot. Maybe I love to smoke a lot. Maybe I don't pay attention to people who are close to me. Maybe I don't value this kind of person that I'm with in a relationship. I'm just living. And once you do that self-evaluation, you'll be able to better your life, because you'll see like, maybe my drinking is the contributing factor for us not to be in a well-stable relationship with my girlfriend. Or you can see, maybe I have an anger problem, that's why my boyfriend avoids confronting me when you have an issue. He always says, yes, you're correct. So you see, sometimes that self-reflection, self-evaluation moment is very important, because it will give you some clarity, it will give you some insights in your life. You see, like for Will Smith, it took for him 12 days to change his life, just alone. He was not with his kids, not with Jada, he was just alone. 12 days where he just sat down, books and notepad. I'd also encourage you, while taking a break once in a while, look for books, look for podcasts, look for anything you think not only inspirational but something that will challenge your life, maybe to look at things in a different perspective. Maybe you'll read a certain book, and that book, the way it's written, the insights in it, will make you go like, okay, so if I do this and this and this, this is maybe why this and this and this. Or maybe if you listen to a certain podcast, you'll be like, okay, this is why. Then you'll reflect and you'll see like, okay, there's something I need to work on. There's something I need to do. And while you're taking this break, sometimes people will not understand. People will look at you weirdly. People will be like, why are you doing this? But remember, sometimes those pauses are very important. Rather than always rushing, I've come to realize we glorify more people who work, people who do this, people who do that. But when you're relaxing, in the African and the Black community, it's very rare to hear somebody say, I want to relax, I want to take a break. Even Nas sang once in his song, sleep is the cousin of death, so that's why I never doze off. But we might be hurting ourselves. You're always on the rush, in a hurry. I usually see people in the morning and in the evenings in the rush hour. People, you just want to knock everybody at town. You want to be at the stage. You just jumping from one place to another. You want to go here. You want to go there. You want to go up. You want to go down. You want to go this side. You want to go that side. We're just in a hurry, which is not something good. And with the hustle and bustle, especially of urban areas like Nairobi, like Mombasa, like Kisumu, like Meru, like Chuka, that rush can really affect your life. Not only relaxing by just being with the family, just laughing, eating, drinking. I feel that self-evaluation, I keep on insisting that self-evaluation is very important, because you look at your life, you look at the choices that you have made. You look at everything clearly. And once you do so, you'll see, if I continue like this is this. If I do this, this is what happens. So, my listener, welcome to episode number 1. I know it's short, but I hope you learned something from it. I hope your life will be better. Join me on this alcohol-free month. Feel free to join me. Let's go on this reflective period. Let's think about our lives, think about our choices. And yeah, I hope you've enjoyed. And please continue listening. Subscribe, share with people, and let's meet at episode number 2. Cheers. Yeah. Yeah.